Hi, my name is Kim Ortega, and this is my ACE 110 final project. These are my friends and I at our high school graduation. Do you see how happy we are? Well, college hasn't treated us just as nice. I know, at least for me, I encountered many struggles right off the bat, and it was hard to get back on my feet right away. However, I was lucky enough to have TRIO in this ACE course to help me in my first semester. How do I define success? I used to think success was reaching your goals and doing what was expected of you, doing it well. However, my definition of success has expanded to much more than just that. For me, it's what I really want out of life: happiness, not giving up on myself, finding a way, and being stable in all areas of my life. Everything I have learned in this course won't only help me in my academics, but it'll help me in my future career, my personal life, and this is what I've learned. There is a difference between studying and just doing homework. Now I make sure to set a couple hours aside every week where I reread over my notes, get ahead on chapters, look over problems that I have gotten incorrectly, do research on things I don't understand, and just focus on learning the material, actually understanding it. Another big change that I made this semester was using a planner. Although I had bought it, I didn't use it for a very long time, and the pages were pretty blank. But now they look a little more like this. It's not the best, but it is improvement. Before the semester and even the beginning, I was in what I would call one of my lowest lows. I was sad, I played the victim, I was so quick to give up on myself, I was afraid of doing things that would make me happy, and I was just definitely not myself. So I decided to ask one of the people closest to me how they've seen me change throughout the semester, and this is what she had to say.
Hi, my name is Jenna Wershing, and I was Kim's math teacher her freshman and senior year of high school. And I do have to say that I do not think that I have seen Kim grow more than in the last few months. I have seen her grow in multiple areas. Specifically, I feel like she has gained her voice. Even at the beginning of the semester, she was still quiet, and I feel like just even in the last couple months, I've gotten to know her so well. I think she's learned to advocate for herself. And very rarely would she let on that she was struggling or that she needed help. And in these last couple months, I think she's realized the importance of relationships and others in her life. And I have seen her make known when she is struggling or when she's in need, and to voice that and be willing to accept help from others. I think she's realized really the value of people and that this life isn't meant to be done alone. And with that, I think just her interdependence in relationships. I think that I've seen her grow probably the most in the area of friendships and relationships. And I remember even about a month and a half ago, she was just going through a difficult time with some of her friends. And I think she was looking for her worth and validation in those friendships and in others' viewpoints of her. And I think once she realized that her worth and validation doesn't come from what others think of her, that is when she began to actually enjoy those relationships and to flourish in those relationships and be able to share her feelings, to be able to listen to their feelings, and to work together to grow not only as individuals, but to grow in their relationships and friendships with one another. So the last area of growth that I've seen, and it has to do with her taking responsibility for things. And I think at that point in her friendships, I think she was making more excuses or coming up with reasons why she felt the way that she did because of what other people were doing or because of situations or circumstances in her life. And I've seen her really turn that around. And she has this positive outlook on life. She finds joy in the midst of difficulty. She finds ways to be thankful even when things are tough. And I see her now just thoroughly enjoying life. And it has to do with the fact that she's recognized that she can either make an excuse or she can do something to make it better. And I'm watching her make those decisions to follow the things that she loves, the things that she desires, the things that she wants, and making time for those things and learning how to prioritize those things, but also not neglecting her responsibilities.
I would like to think that I have developed healthy academic habits. I've worked on my time management and I've understood what a creator mindset is. I've definitely changed my attitude on things, and I am so happy I have. I still have a lot to grow, but I'm proud of my tiny victories. I'm happy that now I actually acknowledge why I feel the way I do, and I don't just stay in my room feeling bad about myself and actually do things to change it. I don't let the little things get to me. Sure, I still have frustrations, but I cry about it, I scream about it, and then I get back up. Through the self-growth I've had, I think that it has resulted in the change that I'm most thrilled about, which is being myself. I've met so many incredible individuals during my first semester in college. Some of my favorite have been from not being afraid of saying hi to a stranger at the Trio office. They may not know it, but there were days when I needed their encouragement or something to make my day, just something to make me laugh, and they never failed to deliver. One day I'll be done with college, and aside from the book knowledge that I'll gain, I'll have these skills and many more I yet have to learn to help me be successful in my future, regardless of what I end up doing. I'm just grateful I had the opportunity to realize these things early on in my college career.